welcome. We have another test, and this is about angles and quadrilaterals. So we have two examples of quadrilaterals. So there's this one, a trapezium it looks like. This one is a parallelogram, and you can tell that because these sides are equal, these sides are equal. So that's a classic sign of a parallelogram. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to work out what angle D is, what angle F is, and angle G. And the thing to remember, the golden rule about quadrilaterals, is that all the internal angles adds up to 360 degrees. That's a bit of a hint. So if you'd like to put the video on pause, give it a go, working these out, and then come back. So welcome back. I hope you managed to sort out the answers. If not, it doesn't matter. Just follow the logic here. So we're asked to find out the value of D, and we know that all of the angles add up to 360. So that's very much of a clue. We know 3 of the angles. So we just need to work out this one. So D would be equal to 360 minus 100 minus 70 minus 30. And when you take these values here, away from 360, well, this is 200, 170 plus 30, 200. If we take this value away, so 200, then you're left with 160. And so D has a value of 160. And we work this all out from just remembering that all of the internal angles 360. How about this one, the second question? So this is a trapezium, as I mentioned earlier on. This is parallelogram for those reasons. These sides are equal. And there's some features about this. Although it may look different from this, still all the angles add up to 360. So first of all, let's work out what G is, because that's the easiest one to work out. In a parallelogram, the angles occur in pairs. So if this is 50, the one opposite, diametrically opposite, has the same value. This angle here is exactly the same value as this one over here. So we can work out that G is 50. So that's an easy mark. We next need to work out what F is, and this value is the same as this value, but this is an unknown value, so we can't use exactly the same technique, but something very similar. So F is there, and there's a similar angle there. Let's just for convenience call this F. And so 2F equals 360 minus 50 plus 50, these two angles, because we can now call this 50. And 50 plus 50 is simple as just 100. And so 2F equals 360 minus 100, which is 260. And then in order to, that's 2F, in order to find out what F is, divide each side by 2. So the 2's here cancel out, and you're left with F. And now 2 into 260 is 130 degrees. So this is 130 degrees, and this is 130 degrees. And again, if you were to add up all of these, then it would come to 360. So it's as straightforward as that.